All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We got some Talionis account we got to build tonight. Chat with you guys about whatever you want. So if anybody in chat has a question, a comment, things, thoughts, might have some time for some account reviews tonight. If people really want me to take a look at their stuff, I will. Otherwise, we'll just get in here and dig around on this Talionis project and see how much progress we can make this week. Try to get organized a little bit for what we're building next and take it from there. Hope you guys are all having a good week, GAC week, GAC off week, no GAC week, however you want to put it, GAC free. Yeah, so got some time to build up for 5v5, get back to the way the game is supposed to be played. Man, I really hope they change GAC sometime soon. I'm ready for another change to GAC, something that's going to make it different, better. Sort of re-engage me with that game mode. It feels really mechanical these days, I don't know. You go in, you win half, you lose half. It's I don't know, the challenge of building a better account feels like it's lost something. So I don't know. I really wish they'd change GAC, bring back some of the competitive aspects of it that I like. But you can wish in one hand and take a poo in the other, and I can tell you which one will have something in it. All right. BB Aftermath says, I want matchmaking to change. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've come up with some clever ideas over the last few years of ways that we could change the matchmaking and make it more reasonable, more fair. Yeah, but I know they don't ever want to go back to matchmaking based on galactic power, because that does give people a reason to not build galactic power, and that means not spend money, and that means it's against the game's best interest. So they got rid of that. But you know, there has to be a better way to deal with the matchmaking. Anyway, I don't know. I want to go back to a system where at least there's some challenge to building your account, instead of just like every single person I fight has the exact same account. You know, the only variable is, do they have Lord Vader or not? Do they have Leviathan or not? And did they get the Gungans? You know, pretty much everything else is just, it's the same. Everybody's got the same stuff. It feels, I don't know, it's beginning to feel a little routine to me, but maybe you guys feel differently or the same. Let me know. DL, did you see that CG has put a Galactic Legend Journey ticket in the Shard Shop for 5,000 Shard Shop currency? 100 tickets for 5,000 Shard Shop currency. Is it in the Shard Shop? Okay, 100 tickets for 5,000. That's a good deal, right? Yeah, I don't know. See, so here's the thing. If you get a Galactic Legend and you have to farm these tickets, you're going to get them, right? You just go farm Dark Side and you'll get your Dark Side tickets. So all this is buying you is time. So I think on my accounts, I probably will never click that button, because I'm paying for something that I'm going to get for free anyway. And it doesn't really take that long to gather 100 tickets. And I'd rather have the 5,000 currency for something else. So when I look at it and think about it, I would say no. These ships, on the other hand, that's a different story. What can we get for ships here? 21.6 thousand for 30 shards of the Endurance. For people right at the start of the game, trying to get their fleets up and running, that 7-star capital ship holds you back from a lot. $21,000, so that's 7,000. $7,200 per 10 shards, $3,600 per 5 shards. I see they sell some in here for 5. And it costs like, it's got a weird refresh cost for the capital ships, right? Isn't it like 880 crystals or something goofy like that? 960, 880, some number like that. But let's say it's 1,000. And that would get you 15 shards of that capital ship. So you could spend 10,000 currency in here. Like 10.8, right? Or something like that. Would get you 15 shards for 1,000 crystals. So is what we normally buy out of the shard shop. So this I'm curious now. Let's go to these med packs and take a look. How much does it cost for med packs? $1,500 for 50, so that values them at 30 each, right? So that's saying that 360 currency here is worth 30 crystals. Yeah, so in terms of overall value, it's about the same. 36 for 30 crystals. 10.8 for 1,000 crystals. So those ships, I mean, they're neither a good or bad deal, right? That's what that's telling us. But being able to make those ship purchases is going to open things up. It's going to allow new players to get these 7-star capital ships without having to spend crystals on refreshes. I like that change. I think that's nice. The light side, dark side currency, I don't care about. Take it or leave it. And if you're the kind of player that just has tons of that kind of currency, tons of shard shop currency just sitting around waiting to be used, I would wonder what you're doing with it. Because there's plenty of stuff that you could buy out of the shop here, or, you know, for later people who are later in the game. You know, this Datacron store is looking pretty sweet. You get lots of purchases you can make out of here for money, or for, you know, supplemental Datacroning. I don't feel like I'm going to have 5,000 to spend on something that I'm going to get anyway. So, yeah, for people who are in a hurry, it's not, I guess it's not a bad deal. The ships are a good deal for new players who are trying to get their first 7-star ship. For things like the Finalizer and all that. If you want the ship faster, it's not a bad deal. If you're willing to just wait and get the shards, like for Home 1 here, I'm not going to buy Home 1 up to 7 stars. I'll eventually, I mean, 2 more events, right? I'm at 70 out of 100. 2 more events, I'll be at 100 out of 100. So it's just helping players who need to get their first 7-star capital ship for events and such. Grievous, still one of the worst deals in the game out of this shop. Horrible to buy him out of the shop here. People that hoard energy might not need to do it anymore. They could just refresh the store a few times. But new players don't really have a lot of shard shop currency. Well, it's like the Lex Talionis project did, right? I had to juggle all of my currencies. And I had to save crystals. Like, it was crazy. I couldn't even, like, I did like 1 or 2 refreshes on anything per day, saving up crystals to be able to do enough refreshes to get my profundity built. And before that, in order to do my relic 9s, I had to save up and make a whole bunch of purchases of droid brains out of the shop, you know. So I had to save like 20,000 crystals twice. And if I was doing that during that period of time, it would have been very easy for me to also be saving up shard shop currency at the same time. So if I had been saving crystals for one side of it and shard shop currency for the other side, it would not have been a problem. But yeah, I didn't even have a 7-star capital ship to finish that event. It was only a month apart though, right? So I was able to do the event 1 month, and then the next month I was able to get the... No, I think I had to skip 2 months. I think it took me 2 months to get it. But still, I mean, not a big deal. But I easily could have saved up the shard shop currency and got it in between. That would have been nice. Would have been nice. Would have been nice to be able to complete the event at the same time, you know. But I was waiting on my 7-star capital ship to complete that event. It goes faster than you think, though. I mean, even at garbage levels, I was probably generating around 700 shard shop currency a day. I couldn't get 2 purchases out of the shop every day, but almost every day. Some days I get 3 purchases, some days I get 2, some days I get 1 at 360. So let's just say that I average 700 a day. That would be a month. You'd save up enough for 30 shards in 1 month. There's the opportunity cost there, of course, like you're saying. I mean, you're buying the capital ship shards instead of something else. Again, it's not a good deal. It's not a good deal. It would just allow you to get a ship to 7 stars to be able to do an event. And I think the way they've got the initial game leveling set up now, if you wanted to build the Executor, you could get to level 85 and get on your way and get all your Executor stuff pulled together before you would ever have a 7-star capital ship. So this lets you close the gap. Yeah, interesting. I've got all my energy built up. Me and the fam been at the museum all day. So we went down to a museum, and we looked at gemstones and dinosaurs and space, and had a fun for the day, and then had a nice meal with a wonderful waiter. Does that count as touching grass? I technically wasn't outside, but I was interacting with people. Does that allow me to say that I touched grass today, or do you actually have to like roll around in the grass to, you know, to be cool with the cool kids? All right, let's burn off some of this energy. Then we'll get started with the account building. We got Conquest to join as well. Can't qualify for hard quite yet. Not 4 million galactic power. We're getting there though. We're getting there. We're chugging our way along on that galactic power. All right, let's see what kind of disc we get starting out here. Good, bad, or ugly. Certain defeat. The first time an enemy would kill somebody that reduced inflicted with protection disruption. The first time an enemy is reduced to 50% health or inflicted with protection disruption. That's like awful. Who cares? I'd rather just have the power. Just give me the power. Some of these discs, I don't know, maybe there's a use for them, but I look at them and I go, I don't even know. That doesn't look good to me. All right, let's ping this HK. Wow. I remember Conquest characters being harder to kill than this. LOL. All right, let's wow. Man, that disc, I tell you what, it gave us a lot of offense apparently. All right, good. Don't try this in GAC. To my knowledge, Darth Revan beats CLS quite handily in GAC still after all these years. Do a couple battles here. We'll do one real quick with Radis team, and then we'll get in and start taking a look at what to build. Why not says it doesn't count unless you touch literal grass. Well, I did touch grass today, so we're good on that count. We're good on that count. I've kept myself grounded. Misa, pleased to be seeing you. Hey, Jar Jar, how you doing? Ilya says hi. Hey, everybody. All right, let's get this Radish team in here. Get a win or two with this. Knock some energy off so they can start refreshing themselves. All right, we got a kill. Go Radis, go. Almost killed ourselves doing it, though. Inconvenient. That retaliation's still nasty after all these years. They hit back pretty hard. What is it that you just straight take the damage that you do, you take back to yourself, right? All right, one more here. Grab a data disk. I'm thinking about building the Sith Triumvirate on this account. We've actually got quite a few Zetas, so it wouldn't hurt us to put Zetas on like Treya and stuff, so we can afford the Zetas. And even if I can't level the characters up to like high gear, if I can get them running, get at least the three best ones up and running, then you know, we'll have another GAC team, right? Leader's Resolve seems like the thing to do. I like that one. Amplify Agony is good too. Perseverance is, it's okay. Probably going to take the Leader's Resolve. That allows teams like Radis and Dash Rendar to be even better. Okay, well, we knocked down a little energy there. Alrighty then. Let's go and take a look. With the double drop stuff, we got close on Krrsantan. 25 of these though, and we still got to farm up the injector parts. These injector cells are annoying. I picked a few of them up out of the GAC shop, and I still only got 25 of them, so I'm gonna be farming them with regular energy again. So under squads, teams to build. Do we even have anything really left here? We've got the Night Sisters, we did the Jedi, we did Bounty Hunters. We did the Empire team. We're probably not going to put much more effort into that Empire team. So let's delete these. Probably Clone Bomb too. I think we're pretty much done with what we're going to do there. And then let's create some Sith. And we'll do Traya, Nihilus, and Savage wherever he is. There he is. New Triumvirate. Scion got kicked off in favor of Savage. So I can get all these characters unlocked. I've been buying Traya slowly over time, so she's ready to go. Almost 7 stars now. Nihilus we'd have to put on our farm list. Let's, is he a light side farm or a dark side? I think he's actually dark side farm, right? Yeah. We don't have room on our dark side spot. We can kick Night Trooper off. We're not really farming Night Trooper. Try to get some more stars on this Nihilus as we go along. We got so much stuff to farm, right? We want Jedi Knight Revan. We got all this stuff. We've got, if we want Mandalorian, if we want to get the Executor at some point, we got all this stuff. Cara Dune, Queel, IG-11, all that. Still haven't farmed up my Rebel Soldier. Lando's done, though. Lando's ready to go whenever we need him. Okay. Alright, so we can work on the Triumvirate. Let's go to our journey guide first. And Lando needs Cairo. How much Cairo can we afford to put on someone right now? 152. And here we've just got what we need to do, relic. So we can put one piece of Cairo on somebody. So let's do that. I won't give him another level though, because using that up risks that I won't be able to do a relic next week. So we'll wait till next week, and if we've got enough, then we will come back and do that. Okay, so we still had to get another relic on C-3PO, right? In order for the Luke journey or the Jabba journey. One or the other took a relic 7 here, so let's finish that up. There it is, the Galactic Legend Jabba. Done. Okay. All right. So I think everybody here is done, right? Boba the Fett needs relic 7. That's completed. So everybody that we've got relicked. Oh, Han Solo needs to go to 8. I don't think we have the materials to go to 8 though. Yeah, no, we need hero magnifiers. And without getting access to the new raid, our guild really has to get into the new raid. Because I can't buy those except for out of these shipments. And I really don't want to have to go purchase them out of the shop for some crystals. So yeah, we need to I'll go talk to those guys at some point and see if we can, what our timeline is for getting into the new raid. Jar Jar says he's doing good. Thanks. Just finished Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Relax and watch you and Dad. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Yeah. JQ says, hey DL, lost GAC 0-3. Full cleared, got stuck on non-GL counters. Well, my defenses were almost always one-shotted. Some rounds, they be like that, man. Some rounds, All right. Okay. Congratulations on defeating Annex in Grand Arena. Okay. Been promoted to Bronzium 2, but Bronzium 2 doesn't help us. Right? Only Bronzium 1 would have helped us to get out of Bronzium. Okay. Cool though. We got some money. JQ says I did learn a lot. That Jar Jar says D&D, not dad. Oh, okay. Yeah, D&D, not D-A-D. Spell checker got you, huh? Spell checker gets me. Sometimes in a funny way. Man, I remember going to a comedy thing with a guy named Jeremy Schachter a long, long time ago. And he talked about spell checker and how it spell checker was sabotaging him. And one of his jokes was, I guarantee you, when I got the number from that lady at the bar, I texted her just to see if her number worked. I definitely didn't mean to text to her, I want to kick your puppy. My wife liked that joke so much she got a t-shirt that said, kick my puppy. And then one day she was wearing it at the farmer's market, didn't think about the fact that no other person there would know what the shirt meant. And she got a lot of dirty looks. Oh, man. Them were the good old days, back when I was a young whippersnapper. Oh. BB Aftermath says not the puppies. Yep. Funny stuff. All right, so here's the thing. I could spend currency over here. You know what? Let's stick to the plan. I'll take Jawa up. And then I've got everything over here but Aura Sing at level 85. Right? So there's a check in that box. This is all good to go. Just like, of course, Aura Sing and Luke and whatever when I get them unlocked. So we're good there. So then we should go into mods, right? We should go try to put better mods on Skiff Lando or something. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Vibro Axe. Basic 50% more damage. That's relevant when we got the Jabba team up and running. Man, I just don't like putting on Omega stuff until the last minute when I know that I actually need it. Alright, so let's go into mods. With the event going on, of course, we did mostly slicing materials. So I don't think we've got a lot of mod stuff to work on this week, honestly. Sell this stuff off. Gray mods. Oh, okay, we got some stuff. Mods in the house. Upgrade a mod 10 times. Speak that truth, game. I'm upgrading mods. You know it. Give me credit for quests. Let's go. Alright, we got a lot of triangles and crosses today. None of them are going to... Oh, well, I guess one. Looks like maybe one got speed going to 12. Get rid of the 3-speed stuff. Get out of here. Take all this up to 15. Let's go. All right. What do we got here? 13 mods to slice. Lucky 13. Man, I can only hope that this goes even remotely like my session did with Loquitur this week. Boy, that was some of the best mod carving I've done in a long time. 26, 27, 23. 4 monster mods. Felt pretty good. 13 defense. That ain't gonna work. That's not speed. 5 speed goes to 10 speed. No. 5 speed goes to 11 speed. 10 speed, we'll take it. All right, let's go to blue. Health on an offense. It's not ideal. We'll take it to purple and see what happens. Yeah. Bummer. Crit damage on an offense mod. We like that. Missed on it. Let's take a poke at it. Let's try one more slice. Okay, we're rewarded. That's an 11. We'll take it to purple. Stuck on 11. Am I feeling lucky? Sure, let's go. Not rewarded. Okay, fine. Took a chance there. Just because I need some more crit damage mods on this account, for sure. 10 speed, we'll take this. Come on. Going to blue. Worth taking to purple. Fail. Alright, here we go. 5 speed. Nothing. Crit avoidance. That's not going to work out. Protection. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. Jinxed myself. Alright, 4 speed. Going to stay 4 speed. Alright, well. So much for those gray mods. Let's get in here to the blue and the green. How much stuff has no speed? Get rid of it. Go here. Take everything up to 12. Let's see if we got anything new. This is new. 11 speed. Green. Come on. Oh, please. Potency, offense, tenacity, substats, crit damage, health speed, health mods. I mean, not worth it. I mean, if I put it on a character, I may slice it again someday, but. All right, miss. Going to purple, come on. Miss again. All right, this is a 10 speed. Miss, going to purple. Miss again. Miss again, no love. No love on this account. Used up all of my karma on those low quitter mods, I guess. Okay. Wheel. Moving right along then, purple. Take him to 3. Let's go see what out of the purple and gold doesn't have speed. Get rid of that. Level these all up to 12. See if we get anything new. That's new. Offense with offense and 13 speed. 13 speed is just under the threshold of what I want, but I'm going to go ahead and take it to gold and see what happens. Yeah, it's... If that was 14 speed, I'd take it, but 13, I don't know. I don't think that's our best mod if we're going to be spending 6 dot materials. This is new, 10 speed, not good enough. We'll go ahead and take that up to 15. This is health. Take that up to 15, okay. 8.8 million left in the bank. So let's try to improve Skiff Guard here quickly. See if we've got stuff that's a little bit better for him. 23 speed offense mod. That's too good for him, this guy right now. 9 speed offense. We'll take it. We'll just outfit him with some of these leftover offense mods that didn't work out in slicing. 10 speed. Sure, we'll take it. I don't mind like offense with health on this guy, that's fine. some like protection, sure, take it. And then speed here is fine. Wow. If it's better, it's just slightly better. We got a little more health, protection, and speed. Nothing to write home about with that round of improvement. Alright, let's catch up on chat, see if there's anything else over here. Do you guys think the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Lightspeed bundle will come back in the future? I wonder if they'll bring it back sometime in this Conquest cycle. I would hope that they do. I mean, it's pretty frustrating to me that the Lightspeed bundle for SLKR came out like a year and a half ago. And it's just like, if you weren't playing at that time, you just don't get it. You know, I don't like that. I think whatever they made Lightspeed bundles should be on a rotation, and they should at least offer it back to people again every now and then. Or at least offer it as a gift pack or something. Okay, so let's see what we could do with this Triumvirate team. If we look at the Night Sisters, do we want to work on this team at all? Which is more important? Which is better? Is Triumvirate better, or is Night Sisters better? Well, I mean, I know that we're not going to be able to go very far with the Night Sisters because this account's not going to be farming the Great Mothers, Morgan Elspeth, Death Trooper. That stuff's not on farm. So unless it's pretty fantastic at low stars, I don't know. Have you guys seen like what Gear 8 Night Sisters will do? Is it fantastic? BB Aftermath said, I'm also torn between the two teams. Just got DACA to Relic 5. Well, if you've got DACA to Relic 5, that's your old school Night Sisters done, right? That team will function with just a good DACA. It's kind of a punch-up team. The question is, will this function as a punch-up team with, like, if we build the Night Sister Spirit? I don't know. I just don't know enough about this team. It's a territory war Omicron. We can take their levels up. Thing is, Trey is a known quantity, right? I mean, you build Trey, you know exactly what you're getting. Put a couple Zetas on there, put the Omicron on her, put the Omicron on Savage. And that's like, you know, near GL level team in threes. The Great Mothers are probably on that level or better, but you have to have relics. It's a long way off for this account. All right. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do here? Sith are old tech, Night Sisters are new tech. New tech is almost always better than old. But Savage can beat CLS teams on his own. It does give me an insta-kill, and there's times that I'm looking for an insta-kill somewhere in my roster. Having a Nihilus here would be good. Alright, I think for that reason I'm going to build these guys. So let's try to build this team like mediocre at first here. So So we'll just take each one of them up to 70. Activate Nihilus. Confirm. Take it up to 70. Then we'll go to Savage. Activate. Take it up to 70 and we'll see how much money we have left at that point. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to run out of money pretty quick over here. Building new characters, man, it's brutal on a new account. Okay, let's get some stars here. 500k for that. Oof. Alright, so he's on his last little bit. We'll just take these characters to gear 5. That's what we're going to do. If we can. And then whatever materials we run out of, we know to go ask the guild for those materials. And we can add another gear tier to him. What are we missing? Alright. Mark II HoloLens, we can request that from the guild. Let some people be nice to us so that we can do some more upgrading next week. Same thing here. Put some gear on Treya. And we're just going to kind of leave it there for now. We're not going to put on skills or mods or any of that stuff. We'll just... Well, we could. I mean, I don't know what a Gear 5 Treya team is really going to do. I don't think there's much that they could beat even with the stuff on. What do I have for Omicrons? Do I actually have an Omicron saved up on this account? 61. Yikes, I got Omicrons all over the place. I can go Omicron crazy. 3. I mean, it'd be 1 Conquest character, right? Jar Jar says, what about Watt? Are you asking me about my Watt? So Watt Tambor for me is, you know, you build the character, you put a Zeta on him, and that's it. That's all I'll do with Watt for a very long time. Look, I haven't even put the skills on him. Watt's a total garbage character. So his job is just to come in, do one of his buffs, and then he dies, and that's it. I don't really have a team that needs Watt right now. I use him in Conquest as a starter for the Troopers team. So for anybody who doesn't know that trick, if you do his basic, it gives 2 heal over times. With the Imperial Trooper team, whenever they gain a buff, they gain 10% turn meter. So if you get his turn, you get the free turn here at first. At the start of the battle, he takes a bonus turn, and he'll give all of the troopers 20% turn meter. So it helps the troopers be fast enough in Conquest to be able to beat some teams that they normally wouldn't. And, you know, against those teams, once the troopers are going, as long as they go first, they win. And Watt doesn't get killed because the enemy team never gets to take a turn. So it's a way to boost your turn meter on your Imperial troopers by 20%. That's really all I'm using Watt for right now. So I don't see him, in my current setup, I don't see him as a value-added character. If I'm using him in a team someday and he needs to stay alive, like if he's on a Sith Eternal team or something like that, then it's time to build him out. Two Jedi and 3 Temnets, then Jedi Cal and Bow seems the best way at the moment. So 2 Jedi, 3 Temnets, Jedi Cal and Bow. why not talking about the two teams? Yeah, I don't think I'll be countering Gungans anytime soon with either my Sith or my Night Sisters. I'm just trying to build up a teams, some teams that can punch up at low gear. So, you know, I don't have to relic them or anything else to to get some wins in GAC, because I feel like I'm close to getting out of Bronzium, and going from Bronzium to Chromium is a lot more teams in 5s and 3s. So I need to at least get some teams that I can fight with. Because if I was in Chromium right now, even if I put garbage defenses down, I'd run out of teams in a hurry on offense. Just don't have that much stuff in my account yet. So we got to kind of play around trying to get some more teams that you know, are punch-up teams. We also got Rebel Officer Leia Organa to build at some point, right? We need Rolo anyway. So maybe we should try to put together a little Masana Staros. It's just everything you talk about, you got to farm up other characters to get going. If we still got some money left, let's see how many stars we can put on Mando this week. Mando's ready to go, so we can build him at some point in a future update. We'll bring him up, get him ready to go on a bounty hunter team where he can use his insta kill. Getting a couple insta kills in my teams would be good, and that way I've got a chance to clean up characters like Malik or things that are too hard to kill otherwise. Start facing more of that kind of stuff as we get higher in GAC for people that actually play. I mean, right now I'm fighting people that are like 7 million galactic power, but they don't play. They just come in and like either crush you as their opponent, or they just don't play at all. Oh wow, we got nothing for Datacron stuff. We can do like one promotion there, huh? Can't get the 5 to 6 level. So not much we can do in Datacrons, nothing to do in ships. That's going to wrap it up. I'm going to have to get on out of here, guys. Got some Dungeons & Dragons to play in 8 minutes, so I'm going to go get ready for that. For anybody who's not aware, I do a live stream Dungeons & Dragons group on Monday nights. Check that out, DM Feanor, and come watch our group fight at the Goblin Stone. If you're into that kind of thing. If you're not into that kind of thing, stop by and say hi. You know, just drop in, say hello in the chat. I would love that if people would do it. But that's going to be it. That's going to be pretty much all that I can do with the account for this week. So we'll wrap it up there. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my stuff for the future. Notification bell so you know when I'm doing these live streams. I do 3 GAC live streams a week, plus this one on Monday nights to do my Lex Talionis account building. So come hang out with me. I love it when you guys do. Join us on the Discord. We got the links up above and down below. We got a nice Discord community, fun group of people. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. You can ask questions of me directly, and I'll get you an answer. And even if you ask me a silly question, I'll probably try to answer it in a way that makes people laugh. So come on over, join the community, have a little bit of fun. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next Holocron.